All right. So this is John. He's a good friend of mine, and we just gonna talk. Not gonna really have a whole bunch of stuff to really just elaborate on, but we just gonna talk and we're gonna get inside. We just gonna have a conversation. But this is John here. John, let's talk, man. Where you from?
Man, I'm from Jackson.
All right.
From Jackson.
And tell me a little about your family and stuff, like, like your mother and your father. How were they growing up?
Man, they were the best. They were good people, man. They spoiled me right.
Yeah.
They did what they had to do to, provide, best living, good home.
Yeah. As far as like, I know you said they provided the best living and the best home and stuff like that. And I mean, as a kid growing up, how was everything? Like, how was your childhood?
Man, good. Like your average friend childhood. My dad, he spent time, taught me a lot, took me places, he was in my life like he was supposed to,
Yeah.
I just had a few bad friends I hung around, that's about it, I don't know if they were bad for me, then I didn't see they were bad for me, but, later on down the road I did, for a childhood, it was wonderful.
I get you. And like, tell me about your teenage year, man. How was it like becoming like a senior in high school, sophomore, all that type of stuff?
Yeah, that was good, man. I had lots of friends. I was actually selling dope then.
Yeah.
While I was in school,
Right.
Everybody, know me, and they hung out in my house. Everybody hung out in my house.
Yeah.
All them years was alright.
Yeah. Now we were talking about. I know we were talking earlier, man. Yesterday, I know you're telling me about your mom and your mom passing and stuff like that. Now one thing I can relate to that, and I was telling you, when we were working yesterday, that my mom and my father died when I was young, and I can understand, what it feels like, cause when just to, give you an elaboration. When my mother and my father died, I felt like I was alone here. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I ain't really had nobody. Grandmama, she was good. She did good things for me, man. Took care of me. I had very, grandmama, she loved me. You know what I'm saying? But when you need that motherly and that fatherly love, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It ain't nothing like it when you got mom and dad. You see what I'm saying? So, but tell me a little bit about that, man. Like your mom and how what was your experience of her encountering, the type of sickness that she had, and how did you feel about it?
Man, it was hard for me because I really didn't understand the multitude of how much pain and how hard it was to take care of.
Yeah.
Until I went and seen her, and I stayed with her that weekend.
Yeah.
And, it was like she was on all type of medicine.
Yeah.
She was in pain, I tried to feed her, she couldn't keep no food down, stuff like that. And, it just, man, it was like the worst thing ever. But, I wanted to be there with her, because she didn't have a little time to live, so.
Yeah.
I just had to keep it together, and just, be with her.
Yeah. And what was actually, going through your head at that particular time? Like how you felt as far as, you know what I'm saying, mentally. What were you feeling?
She's like, it was the end of the world. She was gonna lose my mom,
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be there for me no matter what. Wrong or right, she gonna always hold up,
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and my mom was real close, and I knew she wasn't gonna be there no more. And just, man, I was somebody I had to really get myself together,
Yeah. I really, man, I know how you feel about that, man. It ain't nothing really, it ain't nothing easy, man, to encounter. And one really can't really just tell you they know how you feel unless they there, unless they been there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can say I know how you feel, but if you ain't been through it, you don't feel my pain.
Exactly. My mother, she died from lung cancer. Now, I ain't really watch her. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I know you was telling me, you said you watched her deteriorate and stuff like that. Now that was something I ain't really watch. I was younger, man. I was a baby or whatever.
Yeah, over the years, she just, or months or whatever, she just calm and she just looked different. Calm with hair on her head. And the next time she ain't got no hair.
Yeah.
Eyebrows, skin, turned colors, from the chemo and stuff.
Right. She had turned darker or what?
Darker. Just chemo poison.
Ain't nothing good for you.
No, ain't nothing good about it.
Yeah. And so, and how your sister feel about it, man? Like, was she?
Oh man, she was tore up. My mama died holding her hand.
Really?
Yeah, she was holding her hand when she died.
What was her last words?
I don't even think she had no last words. My sister never said nothing to me about it. She just said she died holding her hand.
Oh.
I just took it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad, he was there. I was sitting there.
Yeah. I remember when my mama, she was getting ready to pass. Well, she had really already had passed, man. You know how they had a family to come in and tell them, he had to come in and pull the plug and stuff like that. I remember them saying when I was little that, she had a tear coming down her eye.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That was real hurtful, man, to think about, something like that to that degree, man. Because like I say, a lot of people can say, well, yeah, man, I'm praying for you. I feel you, man. I feel your pain. But man, when you really can experience that, man, you don't really know. You don't really understand like that. And it took me. I was angry at everybody, man. I had angry. I was just angry, man. People could come up to me, man, and I would just be mad. Yeah.
I wasn't mad at the world.
Yeah.
Because she was suffering, so it wasn't like that. I just basically had to just find myself and get myself together. But losing love on being with, in my situation is even harder. So.
Right. Because you wasn't really let her really just beat her like you wanted to. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when she passed on, and you know what I'm saying, and you got the news, I know you said you were devastated, and you know what I'm saying, they like what were your moments then? Like I know your moment to be like anybody else living a loved one, man, but I just want to get deep into it, like you know what I'm saying.
I don't know, it's a pain indescribable for real. Because I couldn't even tell if I was coming and going at the very moment, Yeah. It was like I blanked out for a minute.
Yeah.
But, I was around some good people, man.
Yeah. And it's real important in them times, man, to have good people, man.
Yeah.
To be able to encourage you, man, and build you up, because, that ain't easy to deal with.
No.
And how was your dad? Like, how was he feeling?
Oh, he was down, He was down. He actually came that day there to where I was,
Yeah.
And me and him talked for about 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
He just talking about a lot of different things, like memories, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I know you were saying that y'all was close, man, stuff like that. Like, could y'all talk about anything? Could y'all?
Anything. I'm talking about anything, even bad stuff I was doing. He was that close.
Yeah.
She knew basically everything I done. My mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know, man, it's very little that I can really just say, man, about my mama, man, because she died so when I was so young. You know what I'm saying? But I I really didn't experience the hurt until I got up in age, until I really started feeling, you know what I'm saying, seeing folk with their mother and father, and I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying, that was really start kicking in with me.
Yeah, that's. I always feel that way, you know, when I see people with their mother, father, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I just take it as then you take it as a blessing to have that mother and father, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And how you feel, you know, about somebody that's really like they can't get along with their mother. Like what you had to tell them?
Man, man, she ain't gonna be here forever. So, you know.
Cherish that, right?
Yeah, cherish that for real.
Yeah.
Because you don't got one.
That's right.
Everybody feel a place.
That's right, man.
And I promise you gonna miss it when she gone.
Yeah.
You know, that's just being real.
Yeah. You're right about that, man. You're right. I tell the same thing. Like, you know, I talk to guys, man, they say, man, I'm in tune with my dad, and me and my daddy don't talk, and me and my mama, we don't get along. And they be like, you know, I had to just tell them, you look, man, you need to get that right with her.
Yeah.
You know, like you need to really, you know, and he was saying that, you know, he felt abandoned, like his mama ain't really, you know what I'm saying, she don't really understand him or whatever like that. And he was mad, man. He was mad. I was encouraging him to get it right, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because, you know, you don't know when you're going to leave this world, you know what I'm saying? I just wish I'd have been there with my mom, though.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I regret, you know?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this then. Do you don't feel like you had a part in, you know, her pain or you know, something that she was going through? What you feel like about that?
No, man. I feel like, because my mom, she didn't get sick till after I went to prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, right after. So I kind of felt like that, a little bit, maybe stressed.
Yeah. Yeah. Stress kind of really just took a toll on her. Like, she used to worry a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot about me and my sister,
Yeah. So I could tell she really had love for y'all, you know.
Yeah.
And really wanted to keep y'all, just like a mother, you know what I'm saying? Want to keep you safe. And
She done everything for us.
Yeah. You know, it can be hard to really digest, man, someone like that. I remember, like my pastor, he just died a little bit last year. And man, he took me in. He was the only person. I had a hard time calling people mama, daddy, but he was somebody, man, I could call daddy, man, because he took me in, man, and treated me just like I was his own son. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, just when I needed some money, man, he didn't hesitate. He would give me over the amount that I asked. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just was there for me. Yeah, he was there for me. You never felt like that?
I mean, not really. It was them, you know. I mean, money was no issue.
Yeah.
You know, my mom, she was loyal.
Yeah.
When they had a contract, they give us money. It wasn't about no money, you know, like that.
Yeah. But just the emotional side, they were
They
were there.
They were there. You know, it was a real family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
That what's up, man. I mean, and like, how you feel like now, man? Like, you know, you going through what you going through now. Like, how you feel about it now? You come across it often. You think about it often. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you feel?
Yeah. I always think about it, you know.
Yeah.
I always think about it. But you know, I know she wanted me to complete my task. You know what I'm saying? Do what she said she wanted me to do. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked a lot about she passed, so
yeah,
I know what she expect me, you know, from me or whatever. So I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah. If you don't mind, what were some of the things she told you? You can remember some.
Well, he told me that she wanted me to move back to the country.
Yeah.
So she had left me her house and stuff. You know, she told me she wanted me to get out in Jackson. Move back down to the country, you know, try to get away from go fast life or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said I'm gonna do that, you know. I move back down there, you know. She just want me to go to work and do right. But, you know,
Yeah.
do right for the rest of the duration, you know what I'm saying?
And you feel like when you do that, you feel like, you know, you're gonna be honoring her by doing that.
Yeah, because she asked me, you know, stay as positive as I can. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know it ain't easy, man. If, you know what I'm saying? That type of task to do, man, because of the obstacles and stuff that you face, and you know what I'm saying? It's really hard living that type of lifestyle, you know.
Yeah, but you gotta just, I don't know, you gotta put your mind to it just like I put my mind to doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't hard though. Once upon a time I was a square.
Yeah.
And I didn't do nothing but go fishing and hang out with my dad. So, you know, it ain't hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta do it.
You just gotta do it, you know.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Like, you know, it was in my life, man. I had so many things I was going through, man. I felt like I wasn't gonna even be able to, you know what I'm saying, make it.
Yeah, it can be rough sometimes.
Yeah.
It can be rough.
Yeah. It really is, man. It can get rough. But you need that backbone, you need that person, you know what I'm saying, in your ear to be able to, you know.
Oh yeah, I just talk to God though.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't got that one person out here in this world, you know, that I can just, you know, I can call my dad and talk to him, you know what I'm saying? He talks to me about anything.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, I think if I would have been a little more right with God, I wouldn't even be here, so that's why I just take it up with him now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But everything happens for a reason.
Oh yeah, that's
A lot of times we go through things and it's because God is trying to get us somewhere. And I remember, I ain't trying to get you holy roller with you, but you know that's what I do, so I gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
I remember a little scripture in the Bible, a little story in the Bible of a man named Paul. And he wasn't Paul, first it was Saul, you know, Acts chapter 9. And he would persecute Christians, man, kill Christians and stuff like that. Gangster type dude, you know what I'm saying? He just didn't care, you know what I'm saying? But one day, man, you know, Jesus met him where he was, you know what I'm saying? And talked to him, man, and told him what he wanted to do. He changed his whole life around, you know what I'm saying? And he got put in prison many times for the gospel's sake. You know, so a lot of times things happen, man. It don't happen because it's to be a negative outlook on us, but it really is just to put us where we need to be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that?
You know, just sit back and think, you know.
Yeah.
Regroup. You know.
Had to regroup, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See what we take for granted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of times we do that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of times we take life for granted, and you know we bypass the things that are really necessary for us to really just pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I believe that you got a whole other different outlook on life than some of us, man.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, I believe that.
Man, I mean, I got a lot of skills, you know.
Right, you do a lot of stuff.
I'll be able to survive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really, and live good, you know. I just gotta stay away from some of the bad things, you know.
Yeah, and I believe you can do it, man.
Oh, yeah.
I believe you can do it. You know, shoot, man, you got so many skills, man. A lot of stuff that I wish I would have been able to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I wish I had that person like that father to be able to teach me and show me how to do certain things. Cause stuff like you do, I've always wanted to do. Learn how to do, man. That's part of the reason why I got this job is because I like the dozers and tractors and all that type of stuff. You know?
Yeah, I've been around a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I consider that just being lucky, you know, to have a father like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody to be able to just really take their time out, man, show you, you know, the ropes on that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time with my jobs. I used to just go and just play.
Yeah.
Then, you know, as I grew up, he started letting me, you know, do a lot more.
He took you in and just
started
showed
paying me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I worked for him all my life, though.
Yeah.
All the time.
Man.
You know, he'd send me out to work with different people, and, you know,
Yeah.
we was doing different things. You know, we wasn't just building houses, we was welding and stuff like that.
See, that's just a, I mean, you know, you can get a job doing anything in that type of field, man.
Oh, yeah.
To stuff like that. You never be out of work.
Yeah.
You know.
I probably just go back to work for him. You know, all this over.
Yeah.
Go back to work for him and just, you know, spend some time with him and my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, John, man, I appreciate everything, man. This is our time. You know, man, I appreciate, you know, opening up to me, man, and talking to me, because, you know, it ain't easy to talk to people about stuff like that.
Man.
But I sure appreciate it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.